guys, happy holidays. It's Tisha Green here at LA Vision Properties, and it is December 2019. We are almost closing out this year. Can you believe it's gone by so fast? So it's December, beginning of the month. That means it's time for our Baldwin Hills real estate report, and let's jump right on in. There hasn't been a whole ton of activity. In fact, we only had one closing, and that was a townhouse on Don Lorenzo. It was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and it closed at $585,000. So that doesn't really affect any of the stats that we follow every month. The overview stats that we follow in the area are for single family homes because that's the predominant property type here in Baldwin Hills Estates. There's about 1,100 homes here in Baldwin Hills. So our high year to date for single family homes is at $1.5 million. That closed on Don Rodolfo a few months ago. And then the low is still at $775,000. That was way early in the year on Don Jose. It was a steal then, and you can't get into this neighborhood anywhere in the sevens. And then the median home price here in Baldwin Hills Estates is about $1.085 million. And so we've, in general, I think I mentioned this on a previous report that a lot of the properties here are, need some work. The things that have gone on the market this year, we really don't have like a whole lot of investor flips or things that are highly upgraded. So that's why we see kind of a big disparity between our high point and then our median. And then the median price per square foot is at $487, and on average, the properties have been selling a little over a month, been on the market for a little over a month, and then they sell. So in terms of our listing activity, obviously you can download the activity so you can see exactly what addresses are selling, the stats for that particular home, and the price points. But I just want to point out a couple of highlights. One, we have a commercial residential property on Don Tomaso that just came on the market a couple of days ago. That one's an 8-unit building, and it's got a pretty good unit mix with some upside potential on the rents, but the rents aren't super duper low, which is a really great thing. And that's listed at $2.5 million. So that's one to check out and really consider in terms of investing, especially since there's so much development and so much upside, that's kind of gonna be coming along in the area in general overall. And then there's a few properties that we have continued to bird dog. There's the one on Don Felipe that's 3,500 square feet, and it's poised to be our highest sale if they can get that closed. That's listed at $1,749,000. There's one on Don Alegre that had previously been listed pretty high at $1.6 million. They just lowered their price point $200,000 to $1.4 million. So that property has a view and pretty good square footage at 2,460, and is sitting next to like our second highest sale on Don, which was on Don Alegre. I think that closed at $1,463,000 or something. So that's one to kind of check out as well, especially now that they've dropped their price to a more realistic price point. And in terms of things that are in escrow, there's a couple properties in escrow. Congratulations to our friends on Don Felipe. That was a listing that we had talked about last month that was coming soon, but they were actually able to get under contract before even hitting the public market. So let's follow that and see where that closes out. And then there's another property that's coming on the market as well. It's a probate. It's on hold now because they're in the process of cleaning it out. I understand there's like maybe 3 or 4, bins of trash that are being removed from that property. So it's gonna be, expect that to be a heavy fixer, but that will be priced at $888. So that's a pretty good entry point for the amount of square footage there is at the property, which is 2,360 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. So those are ones to watch if you want to talk in particular about your property, you want to explore possibilities of selling, buying, or maybe even both. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And of course, if you know somebody who's interested in our neighborhood here in Baldwin Hills Estates, please have them sign up for our distribution list. You can go to our bit.ly link at bit.ly/Baldwin Hills Report, and that information, the latest information, will be updated on that very same link each and every month. So you can always get the latest listing activity there at the bit.ly link and be added to our monthly distribution list. So thank you for tuning in. I wish each and every one of you a beautiful, safe, prosperous, and loving holiday season. And I'll look forward to connecting with you all in the new year.